Hello everyone, I am Aditya Putri Kaila. This time I will explain material about discussion text. Who like discussion? There are many benefits to discussing. Yes, apart from being able to practice your speaking skills, you can also make friends, gain new knowledge, and even exchange ideas. Did you know, in English, the type of text that contains the result of a discussion of a problem is called discussion text. So, in this video, we will discuss discussion text in full, starting from the meaning, purpose, structure, linguistic rules, and example. Let's see. Definition of discussion text. Discussion text, or what in English called discussion text, is an argumentative text can contain two points of view, namely an objective view on the pros and cons. Discussion text is text that presents both sides of an issue or argument. Discussion text can include seminar material and discourse related to controversial issues. So, the conclusion contained in the discussion text are generally neutral. Purpose of discussion text. The purpose of discussion text is to inform readers about a particular topic, issues, or question by presenting different perspectives, opinion, or argument. In Indonesian, the purpose of discussion text is to provide a point of view or perspective, opinion, or argument regarding a problem to the reader. The points of view referred to in this discussion text can come from many sources and not just from one side. Structure of discussion text. Curious about discussion text structure? When you want to create this type of text, to make it easier, you need to know what aspects of a discussion text are. In general, the structure of a discussion text consists of 4 parts, namely problems, supporting arguments, opposing arguments, and conclusion or recommendation. Come on, see the complete explanation below. First is problem. This section contains an introduction to the problem discussed. The issues in the discussion text can be hot issues currently circulating, whether educational, health, social, political, historical, or other issues. Second is argument for. The second structure of discussion text is arguments or supporting points. This section contains positive explanation or pros. So, if you can explain the things that makes you agree or support the issues being discussed, the arguments you convey can be in the form of advantages, benefits, and so on. Third is arguments against. In contrast to the previous point, opposing arguments or contrasting points will contain negative or contra explanation. So, you can explain things that make you disagree with the issues being discussed. It could be a loss or other negative things. And the last one is conclusion or recommendation. The final part of discussion text is the conclusion or recommendation. Here, you can draw conclusion from the result of a discussion text being discussed. Apart from that, you can also provide suggestions regarding solution to this problem. Linguistic rules of discussion text. Linguistic rules of discussion text is use conjunction or oppositional conjunction, for example, but, where's, and so on. Use pronouns. Use standard words, starting with a question sentence, and the last one, use modality word. Example of discussion text. Porridge is a staple food for many people around the world, serving as a simple and nutritious breakfast option. If some people think that porridge can be eaten straight away without needing to be stirred, others argue that stirring it with a spoon before eating is an important step in the process of eating porridge. In this discussion, we will explore the arguments for against eating porridge stirred or not. Supporting arguments. One of the main reasons why porridge must be stirred before eating is so that all ingredients in the bowl of porridge can be mixed evenly. By stirring, you can ensure that porridge share the chicken, nuts, sauce, and other ingredients are mixed together. This creates a more enjoyable eating experience, as each spoonful will have the same consistency and taste. Plus, why is it important to stir? Because stirring the porridge makes it easier to eat. Porridge that has been stirred will mix evenly and not spill small particles that will make the dining table dirty. Argument against. One of the reasons why porridge should not be stirred is because it can cause porridge to become too runny. If you stir it too well, the porridge you eat will become a runny porridge that doesn't have the desired texture or variety of flavors. Apart from that, the porridge you eat will have an unattractive shape and may make you not have the appetite to eat. Plus, stirring the porridge is an unnecessary step. Some people argue that stirring just adds an extra step to the process and wastes valuable time. Conclusion. In conclusion, the debate about whether or not to stir porridge with a spoon before eating is not that has been around for a long time. While there are arguments in favor of stirring, some say is it not necessary. Ultimately, and choice to stir or not is a personal choice, because this comes back to the preference and needs of each different individual.